can't even. I just got in a package from our Beauty. I'm channeling my inner Barbie. We're gonna play with some new makeup, so if you guys are interested, just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I've been so busy this week. We've got so many fun new collections, palettes, all of the things. So if that sounds good to you, highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And if you could do me one more favor and watch this video all the way to the end, it really helps me out and I really appreciate it. It's a free way to support the channel. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I just got in the new palette from MBA and their collaboration with Deandra Nicoleee. And I wanted to play with it, so I have that. And then I was showing you guys my shirt. I'm so excited about my shirt. I got this from Mattel, and it's totally a Barbie movie reference. And of course, when I saw the inside of this palette and I saw how vibrant the shades were, I was like, this is a match made in heaven. So on the front cover here, it says Sunset Beach Eyeshadow Palette, MBA Cosmetics and Deandra Nicoleee. And she is a beautiful Instagram account, has gorgeous swatches on deep skin tones, beautiful eye looks, and I will go ahead and link her Instagram down below. I'm not sure if she's a YouTuber. I feel like I saw her on Instagram, so I will go ahead and link whatever I can find for you guys, as well as this palette. I was able to find a code on the MBA Instagram page. I think I used Basket Case from, I think that's Basket Case Beauty is her Instagram handle, so I used her code and I was able to save a little bit of money on this palette. I did see that MBA is based in Ohio, which I thought was kind of random and fun, I guess. Does Ohio count as the Midwest? I feel like it does. And I feel like so many brands are based on the coast, so I get a little giddy when I find indie brands that are kind of landlocked. But anyway, what am I saying? I'm just yammering about this whole thing, but I'm so excited. Let me go ahead and show you guys some close-ups, some swatches, and then let's put this on my eyeballs. So this palette retails for $39, which I think is a great price point. It's currently available for pre-order, which is about a 4 to 6 week estimated ship date. So happy to see this palette is already sold out and has been such a success. Honestly, now that I've swatched it, I can see why. So we have 12 shades, 26 mm pans, 1.6 grams, and the palette does have a mirror. There's 2 multi-chromes, 3 duochromes, 1 metallic, 2 shimmers, and 4 mattes. I will say, honestly, I was pretty surprised when I swatched this palette because it does look like a sunset palette. The theme is definitely true to the name of the palette and the shades and all that stuff. Like, it's all named after beautiful beaches and beautiful tropical destinations, but the colors really came alive when I swatched it. So I'm incredibly excited to put this on my eyes, and I am just so happy that they were able to do this collaboration. I would compare the metallics in this palette to brands like SugarDrizzle and It's Belle, brands that make very beautiful, like, shimmery palettes that I personally love. So very excited. A lot of you suggested that I try this brand, so I'm so happy I was able to support this collaboration. And now that you've seen all the close-ups and swatches, I am ready to put this puppy on my face. I was pretty determined that I was gonna do like a Barbie inspired look because of course my shirt and everything, but man, this has some of the most beautiful oranges and corals, and like, I am definitely gonna have to do something more fiery and orange later on. But I'm gonna start off with the shade called Maui. It's a pretty light peach color, and I'm gonna use that in my crease and just kind of blend that really nicely. And I also want you guys to know I am testing out the new Pat McGrath eyeshadow primer. I tried it yesterday for the first time on my eyeballs when I did a look with the new Pat McGrath Mothership 11 palette. So I figured let me try it out with this palette as well. And yeah, didn't have any issues with it yesterday. Don't anticipate that I'll have any issues with it today, but just wanted to mention that to you guys as well. So really liking how this matte is applying. This is literally the first eyeshadow I've ever tried from this brand. They also included a single shadow in my package. I think I'm going to throw that into my giveaway pile because I really don't want to try and keep track of one single eyeshadow, but I am very appreciative that they did send that. Okay, next we have the shade called NASA, which is the hot pink. So I'm going to put that in the crease as well, but we're going to kind of concentrate that in the lower part of the crease. And I'm just blending that in. I feel like these shades are both so vibrant and beautiful that they're kind of blending in together, which is fine. It's not a big deal, but I feel like I'm not seeing too much differentiation between the shades, which again is not a big deal. I'm going to put a little bit of Santa Lucia on the outer corner. It's a beautiful purpley matte shadow, and I'm just going to add that to create a little bit of depth because right now we have a very mid-tone look. So I'm just trying to tap that on and slightly blend. Okay, so I feel like the purple could have been a little bit more intense, but I probably should have started off with the purple. Like I said, I always struggle with purple eyeshadows. I feel like every time I don't start with the deeper shade, it doesn't end up giving me as much of a smoky effect as I would like, but that's okay. That's not anybody's fault but mine. So I'm going to let that go, but I really want to put this hot pink shade all over my lid. So that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, so that shade called Waikiki Beach, which, by the way, fun fact, I have been to Waikiki Beach. So there's a lot of beaches in this palette that I haven't been to, but I have been there. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on. Oh, this is definitely one of those shadows I think is going to do so much better with a finger. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so flaky. And it has like a wet kind of consistency to it. But, oh, that is so pretty. I'm so bad at precise application of eyeshadows when I use my finger. So I feel like I get it all over the place, but it's fine. Like, who doesn't love some extra sparkles? But oh well, is all I have to say. Wow is all I have to say about it. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking pretty. I love it so much. I gotta clean off my fingers. I have a little bit of fallout, but that's all right. I'm not too bothered by it, but that's pretty. Okay, I really want to throw on more shadows. I think I'm going to throw on a little bit of Malibu. I think I've been to Malibu as well. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, that has a green flip to it. And my lights are definitely capturing the green. It's like a peachy orange color, but oh my gosh, I love how they look so wet on the eyelid too. That is super duper cool. Oh my gosh. This is definitely not a eye look for the faint of heart. Anyway, let's finish this up. I'm going to throw something in the waterline and I'm going to clean up the under eye and I will be right back to test out some new products that I got from Rare Beauty. Okay, so I'm straight up channeling my 90s inner child love baby situation. I don't know, okay, but I forgot I had square earrings, like, so I'm kind of living for this, and I figured let's channel our Spice Girl era. So yeah, the eye look is done, and I have some goodies from Rare Beauty to play with. So I knew my MBA order was coming, and I went to go check the mail, and this was on my doorstep, and I was like, oh, thank you, Selena. Thank you so much. So I was eyeing this because I have some of the other Rare Beauty stuff, like the backpack, and I've gotten a few like pouches from her. And so I was like, oh, I know that that makeup bag is going to be good quality. And I got this awesome tote. If you guys know me, I love a good tote. I am such a tote bag gal. So this is her puffy travel tote and then puffy toiletry bag. So they match, super cute. And then they also sent me their mini Always and Optimist 4-in-1 mist, which I want to use today. The mini Always and Optimist illuminating primer, which I didn't realize there was a primer in the bag, so I did use my Hydro Grip primer, but that's okay. I'll test it out at another time. And then we have the Fresh and Dewy lip and cheek duo, which I'm really excited about because I think it'll pair really well with this look. So yeah, how cute. And then the makeup items are in the bottom here. So this is like massive, like so much storage. I'm totally gonna make this my Shop My Stash bag for the next month. I actually filmed my updated Shop My Stash for the month of August, so I need to do that. But this duo I believe is available at Sephora. I will link it down below for you guys, but this is a Fresh and Dewy lip and cheek duo. I know I haven't tried her dewy lip, but the shade Happy sounds very familiar for Rare Beauty. I'm gonna go see if I have this in a full size, because if I do, I'll probably just use the full size and save this one for a giveaway. Okay, so the shade Happy is a full size blush in the Rare Beauty blush lineup. So I did grab her blush brush and the shade Happy so I could try it out today. I don't think I've ever tried the shade Happy, so very excited. I'm just gonna start off with one little dot, and this is like a pretty pinky corally blush. Oh my gosh, I haven't tried a Rare Beauty blush in a hot second, and I just forgot how pigmented and effortlessly they blend. And this brush is perfectly soft and is just evenly blending it out. So I barely even like need to put any more product on, if you ask me. So that looks super duper pretty. Love that. Okay, I love this lip liner from Unearthly. I say that every time I put it on. Okay, so let's go ahead with the Nearly Petal Glossy Lip Balm. And I've never tried this formula, so this is going to be a true first impression. I like this gloss. It's not thick, which I love. It pairs perfectly with the Fiery Lip Liner from Unearthly, so that was a win. I didn't know if it was going to work out exactly as I had hoped, but this is making the most beautiful peachy nude for my skin tone, so I love that for me. And of course we want to go ahead and finish the look with the Always and Optimist 4-in-1 mist. So yay! Okay, I love this little mini size. Okay, let me go ahead and spray this on my face so I can give you guys a first impression. Okay, so it has kind of like a spicy scent to it, kind of like a gingery, almost like a Ayurvedic spa type vibe. So that is kind of different. I feel like I don't often smell things like that, so it's kind of throwing me back to my childhood. It felt refreshing. The mist was a nice fine mist. And yeah, it feels a little refreshing, so I love that for me. So yeah, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? Definitely let me know in the comments. You guys know I love hearing your opinions in the comment section. Let me show you really quick what else is on my face today. So I have been really into this concealer I got from Moira. So I actually used it as my foundation today as well as my concealer. I started off with my Huda color correcting concealer on the under eyes, and then I just used this all over my face with a beauty blender. Really love how this wears. I feel like it looks very natural on my skin. And I did mention I use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, so those are kind of my base makeup items. In my brows today, I'm wearing the Rare Beauty Brow Pencil as well as the Brow Gel. I'm not really a brow pencil gal, but since I had some products from Rare Beauty to test out, I figured I'd go ahead and do that. And then I'm wearing her bronzer stick, one of my favorite cream bronzers right here, in the shade Always Sunny. And then for powder, I just use the Hourglass powder that I have been just kind of using as I film. And for the waterline, for the eye look, I did use the ColourPop. This is their eye pencil in the shade Insomniac? Yeah, Insomniac. So it's a really bright pink shade, and then the Huda Beauty mascara. So anything that I put on my face, I will link in the description box for you guys in case you're interested in shopping. If I have any links or codes, those will all be down there as well. And thank you so much for using my codes and my links to shop. It really helps me out and helps me put back into the channel. Okay, now that we've given you the rundown on everything that's on my face, let's go ahead and talk about the new products that I tried in this video. So let's start off with the blush from Rare Beauty. I have used her liquid blushes before. They did send me a PR package with all the full-size liquid blushes. I've been trying to brainstorm like an idea of what to do with all of them. I kind of maybe thought I should do like a swatch video somehow of all of them. Oh my god, I just realized I forgot to put highlighter on. Hold please. Hold please. Might as well go ahead and put on a little bit of the Rare Beauty highlighter. Her highlighters are like super duper blinding, so I'm trying to like go easy. But yeah, I think I already went ham on the one side, so now we're just gonna have to match the energy on this side. But holy moly, this is her highlighter in the shade Exhilarate. Super pretty golden highlight, and yeah, really a bam in your face highlighter if you're looking for one. Okay, now we can keep chatting. So I have tried the full size of her liquid blushes. I did get them all sent to me, so I want to figure out a way to kind of incorporate them into some content, but this is a pretty shade. It is a pretty peachy pinky color, so I could see myself getting a lot of use out of this one. And then as far as the gloss goes, super duper pretty. I don't really buy a lot of glosses because I'm not a gloss gal. I feel like a lot of glosses are very thick and goopy, and I'm just not a fan. I'd rather do a liquid lipstick and then I don't have to like fuss with it and reapply it and all that stuff. But I have been getting into glosses, and I will, you know, wear them with a lip liner like I did in today's video. I really like this. I think it has a beautiful shine to it, and it looks very natural, and it is not sticky, which is great. I also think this packaging is beautiful. So if you've been contemplating this lip gloss, I really like it, and I don't typically love gloss. So there's that about that. And then as far as the mist goes, I think this is a perfectly fine mist. Do you need to stop everything you're doing and not and go buy this? I don't think so. But if you're in the market for a mist, a setting spray, whatever you want to call it, then this one is pretty nice, especially if you like that fragrance of that like Ayurvedic like medicinal vibe. It does have a medicinal vibe in my humble opinion. So yeah, I'm so excited that I got to try those products out from Rare Beauty. And then as far as the Sunset Beach palette goes, this was really fun. I had a great time trying this brand for the first time. I think for the price point, this is a very solid palette. The mattes work great. The metallics are beautiful. I love having beautiful shifty shadows, and the fact that you can get like 2 multi-chromes, some beautiful duochromes, and some really solid mattes that are deep skin tone friendly makes me very, very happy. I feel like one of the big messages of my channel is, of course, tan girl friendly makeup, women of color friendly makeup. I feel like the beauty community in general could do a lot more to lift up women of color, and that's always been my big motivation for my channel. So I was very, very excited to go ahead and support this collaboration. And I know I saw that Deandra also touched on it in her like description and her announcement of this palette. So I'm very, very appreciative to women of color that speak on this topic, because it is very important that everybody gets an opportunity. And so yeah, I'm just very excited about this palette. It's beautiful. If you guys have thought about picking this up, I highly recommend. Overall, I'm just very happy that I got to try the palette, and I did pick that up with my own money. I had a really great shopping experience. It shipped just fine and got here just fine. So kudos to them on this collaboration. That is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. It kind of turned into a testing new makeup. I was gonna make it more about just the eyeshadow palette, but since I got that Rare Beauty package, I feel like it was perfect timing to do both. So that's what we did. And that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye for now.